Himawari might just become the most broken Jinchuriki to ever exist, which is insane to think about because, well, Naruto himself was broken as fuck. In this video, we will be talking about the potential routes of power her character could go, who will be her potential teacher, as well as some hopes of what she could pull off. And then I'll have some questions for you guys to see how you feel about any of these routes or where you feel she might or should scale. The goals of these videos is to really just talk anime and manga shit with you guys and just have a good time. So let's begin. Chapter 10 of Boruto Two Blue Vortex has set the stage for the fights to come in the next chapter. Boruto will temporarily be out of commission after his whole Karma resonance with Kawaki situation. Boruto has has been hard carrying since the start of Two Blue Vortex, so let the dude catch his breath for a minute, that's fine. The following moments will be great to see how Sarada and Himawari scale. Me personally, while I want to see them pull up, I don't expect a win from either side, to be honest, because if Code, and yes, I know Code is a meme, he gets shit on all day, but regardless, he's supposed to be powerful as fuck, alright? If Code can't contend with these Senju enemies, why should I expect them to? But what I think this opportunity will take advantage of is to showcase what these two can do, and then they will probably get helped at the last second. So for Himawari, we know, or can at least assume, that Kawaki and Delta will show up and get her out of a jam. But before that, obviously there has to be a showcase of what Himawari can do, even though this is her first time using the Nine Tails powers. For starters, given we know that this is indeed Kurama, two things we have to consider. One, can we assume this Kurama, even though only recently restored, has all his power? I want to say yes. Naruto for the entire series until after his fight with Sasuke only operated with half of the Nine Tails power, and you see how strong he was throughout the series, before he got the other half at that. So if Himawari truly is operating with the full Nine Tails, she can use his power without the issue of a portion of his power being sealed off, which is what Naruto dealt with for a good portion of his life. Does this version of Kurama somehow have residual Baryon chakra? Okay, so honestly, who knows? As going forward, the story could really do anything with Kurama's return, because considering that in the whole Naruto verse, there has never been another situation where Jinchuriki had offspring that had residual tail beast chakra, and then a tail beast died, or that tail beast died specifically, and reformed in that child after its death. So given that information, truly anything can happen or be written, and for the most part, you can't say it's a retcon or breaks canon because it's a whole new concept as a whole in the verse, so no one would have an answer for it to begin with anyway. The things that Himawari could potentially get or would be cool to have. Could Himawari get a new type of chakra cloak due to possible residual Baryon chakra? Possibly, although I think its effects would be different because Baryon mode's effects truly only fit with Ishiki's situation. So narratively, it should be something new and unique, because obviously the lifesteal just doesn't make sense. She would just be absolutely busted at that point. But I guess the route they could go with is just this version of Kurama is stronger due to the Baryon chakra that he has left or was in that situation that caused his rebirth, and he just brought it along. He's just stronger for whatever reason. In terms of her teacher, Kurama himself is going to have to be the one person to teach her how to do this. Like, as the story progresses, he can slowly help her get accustomed to his power, and honestly, since Killer Bee is gone, who else is going to help her learn how to control a tail beast? Well, besides Gaara, but hey, I doubt it. I don't know how this would make sense, but another thing I want for her is, obviously we see her hair when she got mad about Inojin's death, which RIP to Inojin. Really, I more so feel bad for Ino, like every other character, you know, Shikadai, Chocho, even Himawari in the moment. Inoji, I'm not like saying I hate the character, but like, at least his death had a purpose, and so it's gonna affect everybody else, because personally I wasn't too attached to Inoji. And that's nothing against them, it's just I more so prefer Shikadai and Chocho, and then Inojin was just always there. But regardless, her hairstyle when she got upset at his death was Kushina style, as we all know. And if there's one thing I always wanted more of, was the Uzumaki clan's secret technique with the chakra chains. Now this isn't something everybody in the Uzumaki clan could do. You had to have special chakra or a good amount of chakra reserves to do it. Given Himawari's situation, you gotta assume her chakra is pretty unique or special enough to let something like this happen. So either let her get a version similar to Kushina's, which even has strong sealing capabilities, or at least something similar as Karin had them, although her version was weaker pretty sure someone stated that, but her version of the chains were weaker than Kushina's. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on any of the points or potential routes either I brought up or points you've thought about. And how would you scale Himawari, or will you wait until chapter 11 for better judgment? That's what I'm doing, because personally I want to scale her, especially Sarada as well, but like this chapter just kind of started it up. I'm not sure where it's going to go and how it's going to go down. I truthfully don't expect them to win, but if they do, okay, I guess they just scale like that for shonen reasons. Regardless, want to hear your comments and thoughts. I appreciate you guys enjoying the content, and back to the shadows I go. Real quick, this is Editing Rogue here, just letting you guys know from the shadows that I also will be doing other series. So I'm going to have some Dragon Ball videos, some older series I'm trying to do discussions on. So if you're interested in any of that, stick around. Then one of the next videos coming out should be Sarada focused. If not, it might be a Dragon Ball video. But anyway, just want to let y'all know. So if you are around the channel, you got something to look forward to. Appreciate you guys with the discussions, and I'm enjoying this. So thanks for just, I guess, hanging out, and have a good one.